Okay, so all right, so we're just finished the repair on DCS, and I'm about to start it up. So just done the start up there. Okay, so DCS is just booting up, and I'm going to go back into the same mission again on my own server. This is directly after a repair that I've just finished doing. See how it goes. Crashes this time when I go in. I'm going to go into an F16. One of the air start ones I've got there just for my own purposes. I have some air start there for trap practice. I do have an air start F16 that I've been using to do some testing. And it's just a case of finding where I put it. Must be right up the top. No, it's already crashed. Crashed already in the menu. Haven't even got into the game and it's crashed. So I'll be sending this one off as a bug report. Okay. Okay, so I'll let it do its crash report. Now I'm going to try and get into a single player mission and see if that works. So it's just crashed. Now I did do one thing that I was reading because I was getting black screens like this screen here that you can see with or without the logo that you can see. And there was a fix there where you rename your config file, your config folder, restart the program, re-enter your username and password, update your settings, go back in and exit the program and copy your input folder back into the config folder so that you've got all your settings again, all your controller settings. I did do that. So right now I'm going to go into an instant action, and because it's mainly been helicopters, I'm going to go to, let's go for an F18 if I can find it. Here we are there. And I'm just going to go for a free flight. So it'll start up in game in the flying position. And we'll see what happens. Have a little bit of a fly around. If nothing happens, I'll come out. I'll do the same thing in, say, the Mi8, where all the issues seem to have started whilst I was using the Mi8, and see what we got. Okay, so far so good. And this should be Corsicus. It's a little bit loud, as I said. I've just done a repair, so I'll just turn down the world scenery and the in-cockpit sound and see how that goes. Exactly the same. We'll go back in there. Turn down helmet sound. Okay, we'll turn down the main sound. That's better. Well, I think it's better. No issues there.
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay. And we've crashed. So, yeah, there you go. And yes, that's bugging the living daylights out of me as well. I'll just get rid of that sound. It doesn't corrupt the stream. Okay, so the game has crashed right back to the desktop and it's giving me problems. So going to go into my closed beta. I don't know that you'll be able to see the stream on that, whether it's working. I think they've got it locked out. AC it, I don't know. And I'll see if my closed beta version is having the same issues. Both basically the same build, same computer. Find out. Okay, still loading. Haven't run closed beta at all today, so obviously it's not going to be pre-cached. It'll take a little bit longer to get into, and yeah, we'll find out what's going on with it. I have the black DCS logoed screen. And I'm going to take a punt and say that this is not loaded either. I think I'm stuck here at this black screen. So I'll have to crash out of this one. A lot of loading screen errors here. And it's not going to come out, so this one, I'll force it to end the task. Okay, so I'm back to the desktop. I'm going to try that again and see if that loads yet again. Sometimes the second time around it actually does load. Having problems. They reckon that screen, black screen logo thing happens about 25% of the time, 22% of the time. And now I've got the cloud loading screen and I actually have the stream. Switch across to desktop to prove that it actually is working. And I'm not going to show you anything interesting or anything that might be in here that new. I'm going to go free flight, prove that it's working. It's all in the open beta. Just a comparison, quick jaunt in here. Right, so I'll fly it from out here just to confirm that all you're seeing is an aeroplane.
Clear out. Altitude.
Oh, I'm gonna crash. Ah, yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I don't fly from this position very often at all. Let's just restart that. Okay. We'll fly from this one and just going to mute the sound on it so that it doesn't deafen the living daylights out of everybody.
Altitude.
Oh god, I seriously can't fly like this.
Roll right, roll right.
Frame rate's around about 100 odd frames per second, dropping down to about 85 frames per second. And there we go.
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay, so do what I was going to do before. See if it has any issues. I was going to come in and land. Slow myself down a bit. Okay. Right, so let's get the gear down, get the flaps down. Gears down and flaps are down. Fair amount of lift, and we've got a fair amount of crosswind. Camera a little. And set myself up for this crosswind landing. At this particular time, it's stable as a cookie. And I'm coming in a little bit shallow, but okay. Probably could have cut myself down a little bit by using the elevators as air brakes as well. Slowed me down a lot quicker. But So that works there. So let's quit that one. Go into server. Okay, so here we are, we're in the server, and we'll go down to Mi8. So then we go down to the helicopters, jump in the Mi8 that's sitting at Kasab. Alright, now see if I can remember how to turn this on. Only done this a couple of times. I have not been spending. There we go, black screen, and it's crashed as well. Cool. Well, that's the end of my